The pull-up is one of the most powerful bodyweight exercises that people use in several types of training. It's not a coincidence, since it's a basic pulling movement and can build you wide back and big arms. But on which equipment you need to do it for maximal results? Bar or rings? The obvious difference between the two is that the bar is fixed and stable and the rings can move freely, so they are unstable. From these, however, several things follow, and in this video I'm going to show you the three main differences between pull-ups on the rings and on the bar, straight to the point. The first main difference is the grip. When you do pull-ups on a bar, no matter what grip you choose, you have to perform the entire movement with that grip without the opportunity to change it, except if you switch grips during the exercise. In case of basic implementation, you can choose between an overhand and underhand grip. You can freely choose, fix the width of the grips and do the pull-ups like that. On the bar, you cannot use a neutral grip. For this, you need a special pull-up grip or monkey bars. In advanced cases, you can also perform mixed grip pull-ups with various executions. On the rings, since they move freely, you can choose from overhand, underhand and neutral grips and perform the entire movement that way. Alternatively, thanks to the free movement of the rings, you can transition through grips during the movement. For instance, you can start with an overhand grip and, upon reaching the upper end point, rotate your hands through a neutral grip into the underhand grip. With rings, you can also perform mixed grip variations as well as wide or narrow pull-ups. Here, however, you need to move your arms accordingly. The grip width is not fixed from the beginning, except if you perform the narrow grip on a single ring or you set the suspension to a fixed width that you desire. What I would also highlight with ring pull-ups is that when imitating the underhand or overhand grip, it will likely not be exactly the same as you were doing it on a bar. Since your grip on the bar is fixed, you have no choice but to hold your hands in that position throughout the movement, making it a passive, involuntary position. With rings, however, you have to rotate the rings to the desired grip, which is an active process. You will notice that you won't be able to hold your hands in the same position though. As you can see in the video, for example, in the underhand grip, it's harder to get into the starting position, the ring turns out, and in the overhand grip, it's more challenging to keep the rings completely aligned at the upper end point. This is partly due to anatomical reasons and also depends on individual mobility and control. I will talk about this more in the third point, but now let's look at the second main difference. The second main difference is stability. As I mentioned in the beginning, the bar is fixed and stable and the rings are moving, making your grip either fixed or unstable. This brings significant changes in the execution as well. For example, if you want to move your body during a pull-up on a bar, the fixed grip and stability make this easy to do. However, on the rings, the same effort will move the rings due to their instability and your body won't move as it does on the bar. Due to this instability, when performing on the rings, you must continuously stabilize from your core and shoulders, even if you're not consciously aware of it. Therefore, on the rings, more muscle fibers are voluntarily engaged during the movement, making strength development and muscle building more intense than on the bar. The third main difference is the strain on the joints during the exercise. As I mentioned in the first point about grips, on the rings, even if you try, you probably won't be able to keep your hands in the same position as you would do on a bar due to anatomical reasons and individual mobility. This is why many people feel strain in their wrists when they try to do a full range chest to bar pull-up, which bothers them. Another common complaint with chin-up on the bar is elbow pain, also due to the fixed hand position, causing strain in the forearm muscles and resulting in pain around the elbow joint. Ring pull-ups help prevent these issues as the free movement allows the body to find its optimal path during the pull-up, avoiding these pains. I would also add that this is why I emphasize the importance of joint preparation, because if your joints are prepared and have proper mobility and strength, and you gradually build up the exercises, you can also prevent injuries and comfortably do pull-ups on a bar. Therefore, even though ring pull-ups are somewhat more preventive, I don't recommend to do only those. Firstly, people have more frequent access to a bar than rings, and you generally hang the rings on a bar anyway. Secondly, With joint preparation exercises, you can easily prevent injuries and achieve proper execution on a bar, not to mention other benefits. As you can see, each equipment has its own unique features, and I use them both myself. However, if I had to only choose one for the rest of my life, it would be the rings, due to their joint-friendly, free grip, as well as enhanced stabilization and muscle building effects. Therefore, we can say that rings are the winner, but as I mentioned, with joint preparation exercises, you won't have any issues performing pull-ups on a bar either. If you're interested in this special joint preparation process and want to build up every exercise gradually without pain from beginner to advanced level, click the link below, download the Gymnastics Method app in the App Store or Google Play Store, become a member, and get full access to all programs, tutorials, daily workouts, and much more. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more. If you haven't watched my earlier videos about gymnastics training, check them out on the end screen now.